Hi, I'm Jared Krupnik. I'm the president of Uniting for Action and the founder of the Vaccine Considerations Project. I'm here today with one of our team members, Anastasia Wynn. Anastasia has been with us for several weeks now and been doing a tremendous job. Anastasia, you want to introduce yourself in terms of your academic background, your professional background, and what made you interested in being a part of the Vaccine Considerations Project?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Jared. My name is Anastasia Wynn. I am a third year doctoral student at University of South Florida, so USF. I am I'm getting my doctorate in public health. And what made me interested in the Vaccine Considerations Project is my daughter's doctor is Dr. Berger. And in one of the visits, we were talking about my goals and interests in public health. And I told him that I used to work at Moffitt. I no longer work there just because I gave birth to Ava and decided to stay home and then help finish my dissertation, hopefully soon. But I told him that I was working as a clinical trials coordinator at Moffitt Cancer Center in the breast department. And my interest in public health is health disparities, in particular cancer disparities. And so for my dissertation, I'm focusing on the lack of participation of African Americans in clinical trials. And so Dr. Berger and I just started talking about clinical trial hesitancy and things like that. And so he mentioned that you guys were working on this project, and he said, everything that he started to explain about it, I'm like, that's right up my alley. Like, I think I could definitely help out. I think it would just be good to be a part of the team. So that's when I joined, and it's been a great experience so far. Definitely learning a lot about the vaccines, definitely more than I knew. So it's been a lot of good information coming out of it.
Yeah, thank you for sharing all that. That's really, really great. Dr. Berger being our senior medical advisor, and also, as you said, the doctor for your daughter, which is awesome. What's been your experience so far in working with the project and the other team members within the project?
Well, Jarrett, you gave me the opportunity to focus on a subject that I am passionate about, being health equity. And so I've been focusing on that and looking up articles and publications about COVID-19 vaccines, and what's been getting out to the African American communities, right? And so just building a base of resources to help develop some deliverables, to make sure that people have equal access to information. And especially with vaccine hesitancy, it's very important in the African American community that you dispel some of the misinformation about the vaccines, and just give them the opportunity to make an informed consent. So, an informed decision about whether or not they want to actually take the vaccines or not. So, that's been my focus within the group. I now have a team that we're working with. It's three of us. We're going to work on gathering some information and talking to some leaders in the community, as a pastor of a church, and getting his thoughts on the vaccines and the information that his congregation is receiving, his experience with the vaccine, because he actually did end up getting the vaccine. So it'll just be, there's a lot of information out there right now about using stakeholders and people in the community that African Americans trust. And so the pastor is definitely one of those people. So if he's on board and getting the information out to his congregation, then it'll be a lot of help in trying to dispel some of the misinformation that is out there. And again, like I said, to help people make informed decisions on whether or not they want to actually take the vaccine.
Yeah, that's really, really great. And what I really love about the work that you're doing is that, while in general we're focusing on how do we get information into the hands of the people that can use the information, like you're talking about, and we're doing that regularly within the project. As you and I were talking about the opportunity with this church in particular, that's when you brought up the fact that what we were talking about was social marketing, and you started to educate me about how this is taught in public health schools and the process that we're going through. And now you've started to bring this academic lens to what we're doing. And now with the project that you're describing, not only are you working with this church specifically to see what we can do in terms of providing information, but you're creating it as a model and developing a protocol so that this process that you're going through with this church can then be replicated with other churches, other community groups all around the country. So it's really, really exciting for us as a project that we have you on board, providing this connection between the academic elements of what we're doing and in the field work that we're doing, and really be able to provide this discipline and this systematized approach to be able to really leverage what we're doing as a group to have others be able to use it all around. So I really honor and appreciate you for bringing all of that to the project. It's been really, really great.
No problem. Thank you. Yeah, I just thought that that would be beneficial to me in helping me do the things in the field that I've learned in the classroom. Right. So, taking a mixed methods approach to this project where we're doing some qualitative research with interviews with the pastor and leadership at the church, and potentially doing some quantitative research and surveying um, uh, some of the congregation. And then, as you said, bringing a social marketing lens to it, so that we're doing the formative research, we're learning about the audience that we want to target, and we're learning about their needs. And so, because we don't want to make a deliverable that they're not going to use, so we want to know what they need. So just taking that approach to it to make it something that is more sustainable in the end. So.
That's really, really great. Yeah, really excited about that work. So, how do you feel like your experience with the Vaccine Considerations Project will help positively impact your professional career in public health?
Well, like I said, I think it's giving me a opportunity to practice what I've learned in the classroom. I'm taking a qualitative methods course right now. So that course is definitely going to help me create an interview guide. So just things like that, epidemiology and all of those classes where I've learned so much about public health, I can actually put it into action.
Yeah, that's really, really great. Really perfect. Anything else that you want to share about your experience in the Vaccine Considerations Project?
Like I said, it's been a great experience, a great group of people, and I've been learning a ton of information for myself about vaccines. I've even been able to help provide information to family members about vaccines through the information that I've learned. And I just think it's a great opportunity for any undergrad or master's student, or even someone in a doctoral project, in a doctoral program, to actually be involved in. And you can get ideas for a thesis or a doctoral project or a dissertation. It can go so far, and you can definitely, like I said, take what you've learned in the classroom and apply it in the field. And I just think that it's been a good experience, and I think students will definitely benefit from it.
That's really, really great. Thank you for sharing all of that, Anastasia. It's been a real pleasure to have you on the team. You've been a really awesome asset and leader within the team. So we really honor and appreciate your presence within the team.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.